How you doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode. Here at BBG Custom Guitar Builds, I need to plan my next build, which I've got so much stuff, I don't know where to start. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a stock take, and I'm going to put everything into some kind of organisation. I've got stuff everywhere. I've got scratch plates and pickups and tuners and all sorts of things all scattered around the workshop. And I've got a new set of drawers. Well, not a new set of drawers, but I moved these set of drawers out of my other shed. So I'm going to use those to put stuff in as well. And once I've done that, I'm going to show you all the tins and stuff I've got, and see if I can decide what to build next. Rightio, so starting to get a little bit more organised. I've organised all of these shelves now, so I know where everything is, all my bits and bobs. So I've got trims and bridges in here, so all of that stuff. Great. Tuners are in here, so anything to do with tuners. And all the relative bits are in there. Plastic is back plates and truss rod covers and pins and pickup covers. Anything that's made of plastic goes in there. This one's metal, so this is saddles, knobs, jack plates, strap buttons and all that in there. Pickups in here. Still got some pickups I need to salvage. And strings, and any wire for wiring goes in there, which is cool. And then I've got all this stuff, so I've got bits and bobs box. This is just all odds and ends, really, screws and bits and bobs and nuts and bolts and things in there, which stays on the worktop. My Dremel toolkit and some stuff, and soldering iron and Allen wrenches and drill bits up here, and the Dremel and the drill and the other stuff, other drills and hacksaw and hammer and all of that. And on here I've got some stuff hanging. I've got scratch plates down here, all hanging there. One of these and some bass pickups here, because I put them there because I'm probably not going to use them very often, but they're there. And I put these here because I always use these, and all my the rest of my stuff, which will be my pendometers, what they called, I don't know, I can't think straight today, and jack sockets and stuff, and some screws and whatnot there. This stuff needs to go somewhere else. I don't know where that's going yet. Right, with all that done, I'll take you through my collection of tins and things. Got this one, which is a nice Fender lunchbox metal tin. I was thinking of making this into an amp and actually putting a speaker in and some working electrics, but I may not do that because it's not that large, and I don't think it will sound all that great, and it might be a bit of a challenge, but I think I should just use that as a guitar and make a guitar out of that, I think. Then I have this one, which I really like. This is a wooden box, and it opens like this. There's a little spider living in there as well. I'll have to get him out. I was thinking of turning this into an acoustic guitar, cutting a sound hole in there. But then I thought, no, I'm going to make it into an electric guitar and maybe put a kind of an F hole in there, or some kind of sound hole to make it like a semi hollow body electric guitar, I think. I don't know yet, but that's another idea. Then I've got this one, which is a jukebox tin. It is actually a game. The game's still in it, with a DVD, etc. All brand new by the looks of it, so I could use some of the parts from the game as well. We'll see. But I think that could be make an interesting one, maybe coupled up with the Fender guitar. I don't know. So there's that, and then I have Star Wars, which is still in its cellophane, but this is a, what is this? It's activity books. It's from Disney. It's got a nice R2-D2 on there, Star Wars. Could make a fun guitar. Yeah, so there's that. And we've got this one, which is a coffee machine, which is another cool tin. It just looks like an espresso machine. That could be cool. And what else have I got here? I've got another radio. I've got another retro radio, which is a bit different to the last radio ones I did, which is quite nice as well. So that's, you know, pretty standard. Again, I could make that an amp. Could make a fun amp. Who knows? Maybe you guys can help me out and suggest in the comments what I do with these. And then I've got a London bus tin, which will make a nice guitar, methinks. Some quite nice nick as well, that's quite cool. What else we got here? Oh, I've got this as well. This I picked up recently, which is very cool. And that's like a bottle cap. It was a clock, had a clock on it, but I took the clock out. So it's just like a bottle cap clock face. Excuse me, just open this door. And it's 3mm thick, very, very sturdy. So I think that's going to have to become a guitar. I think that would be really cool. I might even do this one next. I'm itching to do this one. And of course, I've got a real radio. It's a retro looking radio. It's not actually from any time period. It's just like one of those recreation things. It's plastic. But this, I was thinking of making this into a playable guitar with a built-in amplifier and possibly USB connection and things like that. This could be a really cool project. It could fail. But it's about the right size. So I was thinking it's got a speaker in it here. And I was thinking I could have it as a working radio, add some circuitry from a guitar amp, try and get it all going through the same speaker so the radio works, and then you flick a switch and the guitar amp works, and then you can plug your phone in and all of that. I thought that could be a cool project, but that's for another time. I think that's everything what I've got on the tin front. Oh, I've got this one as well. An Oreo one, a little round one, can make it look a little banjo type slide guitar maybe out of that. I'm not too worried about that one. And cigar boxes. Excuse my door. I've got these 3 cigar boxes. Actually, I've got 4 cigar boxes. Well, I think it's a cigar box. I've got these cigar boxes, which are quite nice, which will make nice instruments as well. And interestingly, I picked up this. And it says on it, Sanjay and Raj, 14th to 18th of March 2016. And when I looked into it, it's actually from a Billionaires wedding. They had the wedding in this country, and then they had a 4-day celebration in Dubai. I'm not sure what was in this box. A very lovely box. It's very well made. Looks like solid mahogany. It's got a really lovely gloss finish on it. It's all velvet inside. It's padded. Lovely brass hinges. It's very nice. I'm not sure what was in it. I don't think there were cigars in it. It doesn't smell of cigars or anything. I have actually tried to reach out to them to find out what it is and whether it was gift boxed for the guests. What, you know, did everybody get one? Did it have presents in it? Did it have jewelry in it? It could, you know, could be 100 different things. I would really love to know the story of this before I do anything to it. Am I going to destroy it? It would make a nice guitar. So I'm going to leave this one aside and try and find out if anybody knows anything about this. It'd be great to let me know. I'd love to know the story before I do anything with that. And I also have this. This is wonderful. This is a very old oil can. So SO diesel. It's marine, so it was probably used on a boat. Meander. maybe the name of the boat, not sure. I was given this. Excuse the doors flapping around in the wind. I should go and secure it, but it still reeks of diesel in there as well. I actually think there's a bit in there. But this one, I think I'm going to keep for myself. I think this is going to be mine, and I'm going to make this into a Strat for me. I think I've got some nice parts to put in it. I've got a Wilkinson trem. I'm going to try and do it with a trem. I've got a Wilkinson trem to go in there, and I've got a nice neck which I quite like on the rack back here. Yeah, so this is going to be mine, I think, unless I'm offered a good price for it, of course. I also have this, which was donated to me. It's great, since I've been doing this little side business, people have been very generous and donated lots of stuff to me. A lot of the parts I have literally been given to me by other guitar builders, etc. It's really handy, it's really helpful. So I was given this, which is a 12-string, obviously, completely gutted. So I need to do something with that as well. I don't know what. I was thinking maybe turn it into a 6-string, cutting the headstock off there, maybe sanding that down, giving it my own brand name on it and just making it mine, and maybe use it for myself. I don't know. That's cool. And this ugly thing, I don't know, some people might like it, but I've acquired this too. Got this in the other day as a broken guitar. It has parts missing, so it's a vintage metal axe, whatever. It's got parts missing off the locking nut there. It's got a broken pickup, which looks like it's being held together with wire. The Floyd Rose trem has been pinned back and the arm is missing. But apart from that, it looks in really good condition. I could definitely buff that up. It pretty much looked like new. So I don't know whether to just renovate this completely and move it on and do a nice job on it, renovation job, and set it all up, fret polish, all that stuff, or use it for its parts. I don't know. I'm in two minds with this one. Maybe you could let me know. Good morning. So I'm back in the workshop. So today I am working on the Union Jack semi-acoustic, electric, whatever it's going to be, and working on the vintage, obviously.